Disney presents...
Now, from Walt Disney's wonderful world of color, The Secret of Boyne Castle.
You need a doctor. There's one in the village.
It's too late for a doctor. My student, Richard Evans. Gotta talk to him.
But you need help, you...
Please, hurry.
Michael, get Dr. Ward. Boy C doesn't move.
All right,
right, then. Come on, keep it moving over here.
Well, that's not too bad at all, Rich.
Well, I owe it all to you, Sean.
Wait till you see how shocked as he played tomorrow. You'll never see the likes of it again.
I thought you said Riley was the best hurling player you'd ever seen.
Oh, that was last month.
Oh.
Master Evans! Master Evans! There's a man out front wants to talk to you. I'm afraid he's dying.
Are you Richard Evans?
Well, yes, sir, I am.
It's important I speak to you. Alone. You must get a message to your brother Tom. You must tell no one else what I'm going to say. No one. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Boyne Castle. My room. The Andiron. The information's there. Everything. Tell Tom.
He's dead. Brian. Boys. I'd best call Sergeant Clune.
Who was he, Rich?
I don't know. Never saw him before.
Well, then why should he ask to speak to you?
I don't know. Sullivan's Royal Hotel, please. Would you mind, Sean? I gotta speak to Tom privately.
Privately?
Yeah.
Rich, are you sure you don't need a friend to confide in?
No thanks, Sean. Hello, I'd like to speak to Tom Evans in room 211, please. Did he say when he was coming back? No message. I'll call back later. Thanks.
Oh, Evans, as soon as you've changed, report back to me. Sergeant Clune's on his way over here to ask you some questions.
Yes, sir.
No. Understand. He spoke to a boy at the school before he died. Yes. It was Evans' brother.
Don't know the man who was shot.
That's right, sir.
Then how do you account for the fact that he asked to speak to you?
Well, I guess I can't account for it.
According to the identification we found on the body, he was an American, a Mr. Ralph Stafford. Does that name mean anything to you?
No, sir.
Oh, come on, Evans. You're speaking to a representative of the law.
I know that, sir, but the fact is I've never even heard of a Mr. Stafford.
Exactly what did Mr. Stafford say to you before he died?
Well, I couldn't understand just what he said, sir.
Not a word?
No, sir.
Are you quite sure of that?
Yes, sir.
There'll be a coroner's inquest, at which time you will be placed under oath and made to answer the questions put to you. I have no further questions for the lad at present, Mr. Hoth. Good day.
Mr. Oath?
Yes?
Oh, I'm Jim Everest. I'm with the American Embassy in Dublin.
How do you do? You're excused, Evans.
Oh, just a moment. Are you Richard Evans?
Yes, sir, I am.
Oh, you're the young man I came to see.
Me? What for?
Well, we received the message concerning Mr. Stafford's death. That was regrettable. Very regrettable. I've been sent down by the embassy to escort you to Dublin. There are certain questions that we'd like to ask you.
Can't you ask him here?
I'm afraid not. The ambassador's aide would like to speak to you personally.
All right, sir.
Are you packed?
Yes, sir. My suitcase is at the door.
Good. Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Everest, I wonder, would you take a friend of Richard's with you? They have tickets for a hurling match tomorrow.
Oh, very well. I suppose it'll be all right. Good day, Mr. Hoth.
Thank you.
Oh, this is Mr. Ainsworth. He's with the embassy, too.
You're going the wrong way.
On the contrary, Master Evans. We are going the right way.
Hey, what's this all about?
Neither of you has anything to worry about, as long as Master Evans chooses to cooperate. Now you will both put these on, until we reach our destination. I advise you to cooperate. Now I suggest that you make yourselves comfortable. We have a long ride ahead of us.
The other boy.
We have to bring him along in order to avoid suspicion.
How much does he know?
Nothing.
What have you told him?
About what?
All right. Sit him down. You are Richard Ernst?
Listen, we have a complete dossier on you as well as your brother. You were born in Philadelphia. You moved to Washington when you were 8 years old. You went to Ridgewood Military Academy. After graduation, you came here to Ireland as an exchange student. You arrived here exactly 4 months ago on the 21st of January.
Look, who are you? What do you want with me?
Your brother is an agent for the United States government. This is your brother.
Look, there's got to be a mix-up someplace. Tom's a sales representative for a steel company.
That is what he would like us both to believe. He was sent here with Ralph Stafford by the United States government to meet someone. Stefan Voss, the foremost nuclear physicist of my country. You Americans have labeled Wallace a defector. We prefer to call him a traitor.
I've never heard of him.
Didn't Stafford mention his name to you before he died?
No, sir, he didn't.
Stafford made the arrangements for bringing Wallace into this country. He and your brother were to meet him and arrange to have him flown by Air Force jet to the United States. We want to know how he is to be brought in and where. You are going to help us.
How do you expect me to know? I told you, I don't know anything.
Stafford spoke to you just before he died. I want to know exactly what he told you.
He didn't tell me anything. He tried to, but he died before he had a chance.
I'm waiting to hear the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
Levick, go into the village, get Dr. Mulvaney. Tell him to bring me him sodium pentothal. Do you know what is sodium pentothal? A truth serum. After one injection, we shall know if you are telling the truth.
Come on, John!
You have answered for me one very important question. Tie them, gag them, take them to the next room. After the boy has had his injection, bring him back here to me.
Here are his personal effects.
Is this everything?
Yes, everything, Mr. Evans.
Where's gloves?
There weren't any.
Where'd you say the body was found?
Leinster School.
Leinster School?
Yes, Mr. Evans.
Thanks.
Anything?
Nothing.
It's them. John, I got one.
Get them. Why are you shooting? They've escaped.
Kill them. I don't want them hurt.
A boat!
Tabahoni sa tåraring.
What'd you say to him?
Told me to go like a rat up a drain pipe.
Look out!
Where did they go?
They came this way. They can't have gone far.
Then they must have been on the truck. They've seen us. Cover the entire area.
He died before he could speak. Well, I think I better talk to Rich, Mr. Howe.
He's not here. Didn't you know that, Mr. Evans?
No.
He left this afternoon with his friend, Sean, with a Mr. Everest from your embassy.
Can I use your telephone?
Of course.
Yes, I'd like the American Embassy in Dublin. Would you hurry up the call, please? It's urgent. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Tom Evans. I'd like to talk to my brother, Richard. He was brought there this afternoon by one of your people, a Mr. Everest. You sure? Right, thanks. There's no official at the embassy by the name of Everest.
You wait here.
Are you in a desperate hurry today?
I didn't think you were coming.
Thank you.
Well, Rich?
Huh?
We've been good pals right along. Ever since you first came to Leinster School, true?
Well, yeah.
And how many times did you say I took you out to the hurling field to try and teach you a thing or two about the game?
Well, lots of times. Okay, Sean, what is it?
You still say your brother works for a steel company.
Well, that's what I thought.
And you still say Mr. Stafford didn't tell you anything.
Look, Sean, I don't know any more about what's going on than you do. I'm just hoping that Tom can explain what this is all about. Don't look now. I think that guy up there is watching us. The one with the beard.
Watching us?
Yeah, through the rearview mirror. Something else I noticed, too. He hasn't turned a page of that newspaper since he sat down.
Do you, suppose he's one of them?
I don't know. I can tell you for sure now. He was the one behind the desk, the one who asked all the questions.
How do you know?
That ring he's wearing.
What are we gonna do? Himself sitting there proud as life, he's probably carrying a gun as big as a cannon.
I'll be back in a minute. We decided to get off at the next stop, sir. I'm gonna call my brother and have him meet us there. I was just wondering, about how long will it be before we get there?
I'd say close to 20 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there'll be a shilling refund. There you are.
Thank you. Look, we'll wait as long as we can.
Okay.
We decided to go on, sir. Here's your money back.
Well, suit yourselves, lads.
Hey, what if he telephones ahead and there's some of his men waiting for us?
Yeah, I thought of that, too. We just have to get off before that. I'll call Tom and have him pick us up.
Yeah. You know, Rich, all of this is really quite exciting. But if I were to tell it, I doubt if anybody would believe me.
Except for one person.
Who?
Me. We're gonna get off here, sir.
Would you be making up your minds now?
Well, this time it's for real.
Ah, well, here's your refund, sixpence.
Thank you, sir. There's a pub. We can call from there.
Okay.
Unprincipled, malicious, malignant lie.
Did we use your telephone?
Aye, right over there. Who? What are you talking about? Now listen, O'Hara. Just a minute, O'Hara. Just you 1 second, O'Hara. This is Muldoon that's talking now. Listen, another word that they got out of you, and I'll put you through every law court in the country. Yes, that's what I'm going to... And I have witnesses to prove it to. I'll tell you better than that. Oh, so you're bringing in your wife and children now into it, eh? Well, I don't give 2 hoots about your wife and children. I did the job that I was... What are you slobbering about? What are you talking about? Who? Me? I'm telling you. Look, now, listen to me for 1 second. My job was to fix the walls, and I fixed the walls, yes? Right, you agree? Yeah. Oh, I want to discuss it over a drink. You only drink in the house? You have a keg of stout. You haven't had one, have you? Well, look, Paddy, yes. Now, listen, Paddy, I'll come over. Yes, Paddy. Well, look, Paddy, I'll not let... I think there's somebody here who wants to use the phone, Paddy. Listen, Paddy, I'll be over right away. Don't forget, pint of stout beside the Delft dog. Okay, right? God love you, Paddy, hey? Yeah, bye-bye. Over in a second, right? Bye-bye. There you are, son. It's all yours.
Hello, operator. Would you please connect me with the Sullivan's Royal Hotel? I'd like to speak to Tom Evans.
Hey, Rich. It's himself.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, something I can do for you, sir?
I'm looking for a couple of young boys.
Oh, aye, they're on the phone down there.
Oh.
Wait till you hear what's happened to us.
Where have you two been? I've spent half the night looking for you.
You're not going to believe this, Tom.
Now, just save it till we get up to my room. You can tell me everything from scratch.
Some guy was following us.
He even seemed to know everything about me from the time I was born.
Yeah, and you too, Tom. He claimed you're an American agent.
Said you came here to meet a defector. A A man. What was his name, Sean?
Volos, something
yeah,
like that.
Volos. Said you and Mr. Stafford were supposed to meet him, take me to the United States.
You believe all that, Rich?
After what Sean and I have been through, what do you expect me to believe? That you're not an American agent? All right. And maybe you don't want to know it. Stafford told me just before he died.
All right, if Stafford had a message for me, let me have it.
I don't know what it means. But he said my room, the andiron, Boyne Castle. The information's there, everything. That's all he said, then he died.
That's all I need. Can you describe the man who asked you all those questions?
He was shining a light in my eyes the whole time.
Well, we did see him again in the bus.
How do you know it was the same man?
There was a ring he was wearing. Black with a silver crest.
What did he look like, any of these people?
He seemed much older. He had a beard and wore dark glasses. And he walked with a cane. We didn't get a very close look at him, though. Do you know who he is, Tom?
It's the man I think he is. He's the head of the secret police behind the Iron Curtain. We only know him as Kersner.
It'd take a pretty big deal to get him all the way out here, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The only thing is that your description doesn't match what intelligence has on him. Looks like he's using a disguise. This whole thing's liable to blow up any time now. That's why I'm sending you two to London.
London?
Yeah, with what you both know, I can't risk letting him get his hands on you again.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to go to Boyne Castle. I'll let your parents know about the trip, Sean. I'll arrange for the tickets and have a man from the embassy drop you off at the airport.
Come on, Tom.
That's it, Rich.
You'd better hurry, boys. Goodbye. Good luck.
Announce the departure of flight 892 to London. From gate number 1.
Hey, Rich, look. That's one of the men we saw last night.
Come on, we gotta get out of here. Let's go.
They must be forward.
You'll have to be seated. We're taking off shortly.
Hey, relax. They can't go anywhere.
We'd better get back to the hotel and catch Tom before he leaves. Right.
Bob, sir.
It's £2.10, right?
Right. That's $6?
Right. Did you see who that was?
Yeah, I saw.
Do you know if Mr. Evans is still at the hotel?
No, Mr. Evans checked out a few minutes ago.
I'll bet anything those two guys were tailing Tom. Sean, do you know the way to Boyne Castle?
Yeah, there's only the one main highway going north to County Mayo.
Come on, we gotta catch up to Tom before those guys do.
double room, please. Certainly, sir. Sign just there, sir, please. Room 55, through that door, sir. It's the last room on your left at the end of the hall.
You will come with us, Mr. Evans, please. Quietly.
Look, there's Tom's car. That's the car that followed him. Yeah.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
We're looking for my brother, Mr. Evans.
Mr. Evans? Not know Mr. Evans registered here.
Oh, his car's parked outside.
Is he alone?
Yes.
Oh, you must mean the American. He joined, yes, Mr. Fredericks and his friends in room 55. That way.
Thank you, sir.
It's me. Yes. No. He offered no resistance.
Excellent. We will be there in 12 minutes. Don't make Mr. Evans too comfortable.
Her voice, it was chanting melodious. She left me my heart is soothed.
See if you can get him to come to the door.
Clean up service, sir. Get rid of him.
Let's go.
What are we doing?
Trying to make Kersner think we're heading back. Now, do you want to tell me why you two aren't in London?
Well, we got on the airplane, just like you said.
And one of the men we saw at that house got on the plane, too. He was with another man.
So we got off again to the first class section without them seeing us.
That still doesn't explain what you're doing here.
We went back to your hotel and we saw those two guys who were at the inn driving off. I just figured they were following you.
So you came up here to let me know about it, huh? Well, I appreciate it, fellas, but what am I going to do with you? Well, I can't very well send you back now.
Well, we could go with you.
Well,
Looks like I have no other choice, but let's get one thing straight. You're gonna follow orders. If we get separated, we'll meet at Boyne Castle. Is that clear?
Okay.
All right, let's go.